Have you ever considered if your current diet is the healthiest one for you? Interested in exploring a healthier alternative? If the answer to these questions is yes, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about a diet that's not just a diet, but a long-term lifestyle change. It's called the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is recognized worldwide for its health benefits. In fact, American nutrition experts and even the World Health Organization endorse it as a healthy eating pattern. But the Mediterranean diet isn't unique. There are other diets, such as the Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension or DASH diet and the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, that share similar recommendations. The Mediterranean diet is based on the traditional cuisine of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea. However, there's no single definition of this diet. It varies by country and region, but the common factors include a high consumption of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, and olive oil, all seasoned with herbs and spices. What sets the Mediterranean diet apart is its emphasis on plant-based foods. Meals are built around vegetables, fruits, herbs, nuts, beans, and whole grains. Moderate amounts of dairy, poultry, eggs, and seafood are also part of the diet, while red meat is consumed sparingly. It's important to note that the Mediterranean diet is not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change, and its benefits, especially for heart health, are best seen over the long term. So, it's not just about what you eat, but also about how consistently you follow the diet. Just like any lifestyle change, switching to the Mediterranean diet requires commitment and effort. But the rewards are well worth it. Imagine a diet where you don't have to count calories or feel guilty about enjoying a delicious meal. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey towards a healthier lifestyle, let's dive into the components of the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is a diverse and flavorful approach to healthy eating. This way of eating draws its inspiration from the traditional cuisine of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea. Although there's no single definition for the diet, it's generally recognized as being high in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, olive oil, and seasoning with herbs and spices. At the heart of the Mediterranean diet are plant foods. This means meals are primarily built around vegetables, fruits, herbs, nuts, beans, and whole grains. A vibrant salad bursting with fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, and olives, drizzled generously with olive oil and sprinkled with herbs, could be a typical meal. Whole grains like bulgur, barley, and farro also find their place in this diet, offering a wholesome alternative to refined grains. In addition to plant foods, moderate amounts of dairy, poultry, and eggs are also part of the Mediterranean diet. So, think of having a piece of grilled chicken or a boiled egg with your salad, or perhaps a dollop of low-fat Greek yogurt with your breakfast. Seafood, especially fatty fish like mackerel, herring, sardines, albacore tuna, salmon, and anchovies, are a key component of this diet. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been associated with numerous health benefits. Aim to include fish or shellfish 2 to 3 times a week in your meals. Red meat is consumed less frequently in the Mediterranean diet, and when it is eaten, it's generally lean and in small portions. Foods with added sugars are also limited, promoting a more natural and less processed way of eating. The Mediterranean diet also emphasizes the use of olive oil as a primary source of fat, replacing butter and other types of oils. This is because olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are known to be heart-healthy. So, in a nutshell, each day aim for a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and plant-based fats. Each week include fish, poultry, beans, legumes, and eggs in your meals. Enjoy moderate portions of dairy products and limit your intake of red meat and foods with added sugar. Remember, the base of the Mediterranean diet is plant foods with moderate amounts of dairy, poultry, eggs, and seafood. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes the importance of plant foods. But why are they so beneficial? Let's dive into it. Vegetables, fruits, herbs, nuts, beans, and whole grains are the lifeblood of the Mediterranean diet. These are the building blocks of a nutrient-rich and flavor-packed lifestyle. Vegetables and fruits, rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, help to keep our bodies in optimal condition, supporting everything from our immune system to our heart health. They also provide a burst of natural sweetness or savory satisfaction, depending on the variety. Herbs, often overlooked, play a dual role. They add incredible depth of flavor to our meals, making eating a joy rather than a chore. But they also come packed with antioxidants, those little warriors that fight off harmful free radicals in our bodies. Nuts and beans are the protein powerhouses of the plant world. They provide the fuel our bodies need to repair and build tissues, and they keep us feeling full and satisfied, preventing overeating. Plus, they're a fantastic source of heart-healthy fats. And let's not forget whole grains. Far from the villain they're often made out to be, whole grains are an essential part of a balanced diet. They provide slow-release energy, keeping our blood sugar levels stable, and are a great source of fiber, which aids digestion and keeps us feeling satiated. But what about fat? Well, when it comes from plant sources like olive oil, avocados, or nuts, it's usually unsaturated, the good kind of fat. Unsaturated fats help lower levels of total cholesterol and low-density lipoprotein, also known as LDL or bad cholesterol. This means they're essential for heart health. So you see, each element of plant food in the Mediterranean diet plays a unique and vital role in our health. They work together to provide a balanced, nutrient-rich eating pattern that supports our body from the inside out. With plant foods as the foundation of your meals, you're off to a great start on the Mediterranean diet. Fish is a key part of the Mediterranean diet, but why is it so important? Well, let's dive into the depths of this question. Fish, particularly fatty fish like mackerel, herring, sardines, albacore tuna, salmon, and anchovies, are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential nutrients, meaning our bodies can't produce them, so we must get them from our diet. Omega-3 fatty acids are known for their heart-healthy benefits. They can help lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, slow down the development of plaque in the arteries, and reduce the likelihood of heart attack and stroke. Quite impressive, right? But that's not all. Omega-3 fatty acids are also beneficial for your brain health. They can improve mental clarity and memory, and have been linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. So, if you're looking for brain food, fish is your go-to. But what about lean fish and shellfish? They may not be as high in omega-3s, but they're still an excellent source of lean protein. Cod, haddock, hake, and whitefish are all lean fish that can be incorporated into the Mediterranean diet. Shellfish, including shrimp, crab, clams, and scallops, also play a role in this diverse diet. Now, it's also important to consider the mercury content when choosing your fish. Mercury is a heavy metal that can accumulate in fish and shellfish, and in high amounts, it can be harmful to your health. The good news is that the fish we mentioned earlier, like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, are low in mercury, so you can enjoy them as part of your Mediterranean diet without worry. In conclusion, fish and seafood play a vital role in the Mediterranean diet. They provide essential nutrients, heart-healthy fats, and lean protein. Whether you're a fan of fatty fish, lean fish, or shellfish, there's a place for you at the Mediterranean table. Remember, aim to include fish or shellfish in your diet 2 to 3 times a week. This not only aligns with the Mediterranean diet's principles, but it will also ensure you're reaping the numerous health benefits that these underwater delicacies have to offer. Let's talk about whole grains, dairy, and meat in the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes the importance of switching to whole grains. This includes whole grain bread, cereal, and pasta. But it doesn't stop there. The diet encourages the exploration of other whole grains like bulgur, barley, and farro. Whole grains are a powerhouse of nutrients full of fiber and can help you feel full and satisfied. Now on to dairy. The Mediterranean diet does include dairy, but it's all about moderation and making the right choices. Low-fat options are encouraged, such as skim or 1% milk, low-fat cottage cheese, and low-fat Greek or plain yogurt. Cheese is also part of the diet, but remember, it's about keeping portions small and not making it a mainstay of your meals. Now here's where the Mediterranean diet differs significantly from many Western diets: the consumption of red meat. In the Mediterranean diet, red meat is not a frequent guest at the dinner table. Instead, the diet encourages more consumption of fish, poultry, and beans. If you do eat meat, it's recommended to choose lean cuts and keep portions small. This shift from red meat to leaner proteins and plant-based alternatives can have a significant impact on your overall health, including lowering cholesterol levels and reducing the risk of heart disease. So, what's the takeaway? The Mediterranean diet is not about deprivation. It's about making healthier choices that not only taste great, but also nourish your body. By choosing whole grains, opting for low-fat dairy, and limiting red meat, you're making choices that support heart health and overall well-being. Remember, the Mediterranean diet is a lifestyle, not just a diet. It's about enjoying food, savoring each bite, and making choices that not only taste good but also make you feel good. Choosing whole grains, low-fat dairy, and limiting red meat is another step towards a healthier lifestyle. The Mediterranean diet is more than just a diet, it's a lifestyle. It's about embracing a whole new way of eating and living that prioritizes health, longevity, and the enjoyment of food. One of the pillars of this lifestyle is portion control. It's not just about what we eat, but also how much we eat. In the Mediterranean diet, balance and moderation are key. For instance, a serving of fish should be about the size of a deck of cards, while a portion of raw, unsalted nuts should be limited to a small handful each week. Remember, even healthy foods can contribute to weight gain if consumed in excess. Understanding what's in our food is also crucial. Hence, reading nutrition labels becomes an essential part of the Mediterranean lifestyle. It's not just about counting calories, but also about understanding the nutrients we're putting into our bodies. For instance, we should be looking for foods high in dietary fiber, vitamins and minerals, and low in added sugars, sodium, and unhealthy fats. Another important aspect of this lifestyle is the avoidance of deep-fried foods. While the Mediterranean diet does not shy away from healthy fats like olive oil, it encourages us to steer clear of unhealthy cooking methods. Instead, we should opt for grilling, broiling, or steaming our foods, methods that preserve the integrity of our ingredients and allow their natural flavors to shine through. But what truly sets the Mediterranean diet apart is its emphasis on the long term. It's not about quick fixes or drastic changes, but about making sustainable choices that can last a lifetime. Research suggests that it's key to follow this diet over the long term for your heart to benefit. It's about adopting a lifestyle that not only nourishes our bodies but also satisfies our palates, making it a sustainable choice for many. In conclusion, the Mediterranean diet is about more than just food. It's about a holistic approach to health that incorporates balanced eating, mindful living, and a deep appreciation for the culinary traditions of the Mediterranean region. Embrace the Mediterranean lifestyle for a healthier and happier you. So, what have we learned about the Mediterranean diet? We've uncovered that the Mediterranean diet is more than just a diet plan. It's a lifestyle choice rooted in the centuries-old eating habits of the countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea. There's no one-size-fits-all definition, but it's primarily centered around plant-based foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds, all generously seasoned with herbs and spices. We've learned that olive oil is a staple, replacing butter in cooking and at the table. This heart-healthy, unsaturated fat from plant sources can lower total cholesterol and the so-called bad LDL cholesterol. We've discovered that the diet encourages moderate consumption of dairy, poultry, and eggs, with seafood playing a significant role. Fatty fish like mackerel, herring, sardines, albacore tuna, salmon, and anchovies are particularly prized for their omega-3 fatty acids. However, lean fish and shellfish, low in mercury, are also part of this diverse diet. We've also delved into the importance of whole grains in the Mediterranean diet. Switching to whole grain bread, cereal, and pasta, and exploring other whole grains like bulgur, barley, and farro can be a game changer. We've emphasized the importance of portion control, particularly when it comes to dairy and meat. The diet advises us to limit red meat and opt for more fish, poultry, or beans instead. And when we do eat meat, it should be lean and in small portions. Finally, we've explored how the Mediterranean diet is about more than just what's on your plate. It's about a holistic approach to health, emphasizing physical activity, enjoying meals with others, and nurturing a deep appreciation for the joys of healthy eating. Research suggests that following the Mediterranean diet over the long term can offer substantial benefits for your heart health, among other advantages. It's a diet pattern recognized and recommended by the World Health Organization and American nutrition experts alike. Remember, it's not just about a diet, it's about embracing a healthier lifestyle, so why not give the Mediterranean diet a try?